A new Pokemon Presents is coming out next Tuesday, July 22nd, and I want to tell you my hopes and expectations. But before we get into today's video, please take the time to subscribe and like the video. I would love to have more Pokemon fans in my community. So let's just get straight into this. Obviously, Pokemon Legends EA is going to be shown off. Probably a new trailer, probably the last trailer before the game comes out in October. And I think it's time they show us some new Mega Evolutions. I think we all know that new Mega Evolutions are coming, so it'd be great to just see them. Can we see Mega Feraligatr, Mega Meganium, and let's see Mega Emboar. I think at least showing us the Mega Evolutions for the starters would be very exciting. Maybe they can show off some more story stuff. I think that would make people very excited. I know seeing new characters is always fun. And maybe show us a little bit more about Zygarde and show us a bit more about their role in the story. Just a little bit. Not too much, because I would like to discover that myself. But just a tiny teaser would be cool. Next up, NSO titles. As much as I wish that Red and Blue and Gold and Silver would come to NSO, I do not think it's going to be this year. I think they're going to save them for next year for the 30-year anniversary. I hope I'm wrong. I hope those games come out and we can all play them on NSO. It's been way too long. But I do think that we're going to get Pokemon Colosseum sometime soon. Maybe even as like a shadow drop for the Direct. Because I know we already saw it for the Nintendo 2 Switch Direct, so it is coming. So maybe they could just show off a little trailer about it and then just put it on the service. I think that would be really exciting. I've never played that game, so I would love to give it a try. So those are my hopes about NSO. We can now move on to animation. Pokemon Concierge Season 2 is coming out in a few months, so I think they should definitely show another trailer for that show. I really loved the first season. I thought it was very nice, very cozy, a nice little Pokemon experiment that I'm very happy to see get another season. I don't know how well it did, but I'm guessing it did pretty good if it got a new season, or maybe Netflix just ordered one full season, they split it in half like they usually do. I've got a hope right here that they make a tie-in game for Pokemon Concierge. I think having a Pokemon game where you have to maintain your own like resort would be really cool. Kind of like Sims a bit, and maybe a little bit like Animal Crossing as well, where you like build your own resort, and then you have to manage it, get new Pokemon to come visit it, and just like create the perfect resort. I think it could be a really fun game. And my other hope is that they might show like a new animated series, something else they're working on. They always have some new project going on at Game Freak and Pokemon. So it'd be very interesting to see like something akin to Generations. I think Generations deserved way more. That was probably the best Pokemon animated media we've ever gotten. So to have like full 22-minute episodes of just a show of that would be incredible. I really think Pokemon has the power to have two animated series, one for children and one for like not young adults, but like teenagers or like older children. Something akin to like Avatar or a shonen anime like One Piece or Dragon Ball. Then I think we're going to get some Pokemon TCG Pocket news. They'll probably announce like the new expansion, or maybe they have like a new feature that they want to show off for the game. I still play Pokemon TCG Pocket, but I just collect cards now. I don't battle. I just log in, get my 2 packs a day, and then that's it. And then we'll probably see a bunch of shit that I don't care about. We're probably going to see stuff about Pokemon Cafe and Sleep, Masters, Unite, all things that go over my head. I don't pay attention to any of this stuff, but if you're excited for this stuff, I'm happy for you if they show it off. And I'm guessing they're going to show a new app that no one really cares about, and then it just disappears after a year. And then I believe a few days ago there was like this photo that they posted of Pikachu with like a sound system, kind of like him being a DJ. So people have been like speculating on what that could be, and one of the ideas is maybe like another collaboration with Hatsune Miku, and I think that would be really cool. So like if they made like a Pokemon rhythm game featuring like Hatsune Miku songs that they made for that crossover they did, and then maybe have songs from the games, maybe songs from the anime, and make like this really cool rhythm game. I would definitely be interested in that. So that is my hope for that image, but I'm not expecting anything that cool. So I hope I'm wrong, and it turns out to be something incredible. And now we're going to talk about the big one. So Pokemon turns 30 years old next year, and I believe Gen 10 will come out. I think it would be the perfect time as a 30-year anniversary, finally reveal Generation 10 in this direct to get us hype for the game coming out next year. I would be very excited to see it. I believe if they just continued on from Scarlet and Violet and just perfected that game, I believe Gen 10 could be very special and could possibly be the best Pokemon game ever. But they need to be able to fix all those glitches and maybe like fill in that empty world with more to do, give some more depth to like the cities to make them more fun to interact with. If they're going to make this giant open world, they really need to like flesh it out. Scarlet and Violet felt too bare, and I think they've learned from that experience, and they're going to make Gen 10 really awesome, especially since now we got the Switch 2, so they can really have that extra power to make something spectacular. But these are my hopes and expectations for the new Pokemon Presents coming out on July 22nd. I'll be sure to do a follow-up on what we see on that day. I'm excited, but I know for like half the video I'll be bored with all this stuff I don't care about, and then they're just going to show off something really cool, I hope. So let me know what you think about my hopes and expectations in the comments below. Please tell me what you are hoping for, what you're expecting for from this direct, and I will see you next time. So take care, everyone.